Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Iron Panther Presents. Today, we got Kim and Stacy as we go back to Terrible Lake Drive, Season 2, Episode 2, or Panther. I'm not sure what the fuck show I'm watching anymore, to be honest. Confusion. That's the word I take away from this episode. But anyway, Stacy, what did you think of whatever in the world we just watched?
Confusion. They keep trying to reiterate that I don't even remember her name, but she's alone. She has no family, no friends, no nothing.
Deja.
And what's with the wigs? Like her and the other girl, the other nurse.
Shana.
Yes.
Shana. Her.
Not the roommate, the one where she was in orientation with, and the girl had that
that was just
thing going. Like I was like, why did they stick the wig on like that? They couldn't have
it was crooked.
Mushed it. And then Shana's attempt to braid 2 strands of the wig hair under the bonnet. What are we doing? Are we supposed to believe that she's trying to sneak her hair so she can do some voodoo magic or something? It was strange.
It was very strange. It was.
And then when they were drinking, I thought, is something going to happen between these two? Because she made an effort to ask the girl, does she have a boyfriend or a girlfriend?
Yep.
And I was like,
Mm-hmm. And she told that nurse in Texas, that doctor in Texas on the phone, that I think she made a pass at me. And I was like, yeah, she made a pass at you. Absolutely, she did.
Because she wanted to make sure there was no, quote, dick swinging men coming to her place. I was like, the only thing swinging right here is going to be that strap on. I get it.
Well, if I had a roommate and her man was in the kitchen scrambling eggs, ass naked, I would feel some type of way. This ain't baby boy. Don't be contaminating the eggs and the, just keep your loins in the bedroom.
Well, we'll see. And then that's a different connotation, right? Just everybody needs to be dressed, right? That's a dress law. But she's like, this is a no penis zone, is what I heard her.
Yes, that's what I heard too.
And I'm like,
no penis is allowed in this apartment.
That's right. It's all about the women. So I'm like, you licking something, something's going on.
Yeah. Unless it's attached to a maintenance man who's my buddy. If it's not attached to that, then no penises should be in here. What?
Shana says, I got a sister in Chicago who said the only dick I need is my ex-baby daddy. I was like, what? That would be hilarious. They're not going to do it, but I would love for Jada to somehow be in this shit. That would make my day. That would change.
I'm glad on this show that Jada is using her natural hair and she looks normal. Because on The Shy, those wigs are horrible.
All kinds of fucked up.
Oh my God.
I don't even do the wig thing. That's not my shit. But I was like, she looks all kinds of fucked up in that first episode.
This is the thing. I'm a member, like I told y'all, on Facebook, and is of the Shy group, right? I'm one of the Shy group. And I'm telling you, everybody, even the men, were like, that wig is horrible. Stop doing this to this woman. She's not ugly, and they keep trying to make her look ugly for some reason. Or
something, or time is progressing because of the camp. Anyway, we get off track. The point is, Shana's probably gay. Let's just get that out there.
She is gay. Let's not. She absolutely is gay.
I'm still leaving it open. I don't know, but it looked very gay-like. Yes.
What is gay-like?
I'm saying I can see where you're going with it. I'm just saying I need to see more. When she legitimate, when Deja wakes up and Shauna's laying next to her, then I'll be like, yeah. I'm like, all right, that's what we're doing.
Wait a minute. Did anybody catch when they were sitting on the couch and they were having their little girl time that Shana said, what's her name? Deja said, this wine is really good. And then Shana said, yeah, it's one of my good batches. This bitch making her own wine?
Yep.
Yeah, that's not healthy. That's not good. And I wouldn't be drinking any more of that shit. Because there's
something made before. It was peach wine. It was delicious.
But I don't trust Shana though.
Yeah. I thought Deja was gonna pass out.
Me too.
Or something. Yep. And Shana was gonna be like, I'm gonna put something on you just to clear those dick spirits off of you so you can be pure for me. or something. I don't know. I was like, I was ready for anything. I was ready for anything at this moment.
Yeah, me too.
But Shana did. I wrote this shit down so I can get this right. So Shana says that she's delivering natural home babies for the children of the post-Babylon society.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
At that point, I said, what in the fuck am I watching? Like this, I am confused.
Sound like a cult to me.
I mean, for real. Because she was like, they took our babies and there was a time we couldn't own property. So that's why I'm doing these illegal home births. I'm like, what? I'm like,
well, okay. No. She said that because what Deja said was that it's illegal to do home births in Atlanta. Yeah. And then she said, yeah, it used to be illegal for us to own property. And she's basically saying that even though all these things are against the law, we still were able to overcome them and do them. That's what she said.
I get it. I'm just saying the context is unnecessary. To be like, slavery. I'm like, I get it. I get it.
The whole context of the missing women. We know that there's missing women in Atlanta, in New York, in Chicago, in Detroit. Right now, we know that it's a phenomenon right now going on because of trafficking. So why is it in this show right now? Just like COVID doesn't need to be in the shows either.
Also true. I'm like, what? God damn. No, I'm sorry. That is called DT45. Because that's what COVID is in this show.
My bad. Okay.
Yeah. Whatever. So because they have to have their own version. Yes. So I was like, so the children of the Babylon. So again, they're gonna lead the revolution. So civil rights leader Marcus Garvey X, who apparently is the leader of the BFN clan.
And he's about this big.
Yo, when he was looking up to said nigga, I was like, he will beat your ass. Like, you are shorter than him. Like I was waiting for Kendrick to be like, I'm gonna beat your little ass down, Uncle Tom.
Well, Kendrick wasn't that much taller though. Kendrick was a little guy too.
He had a head on him. Like he was like this, like talking to that dude. Like, no. I mean, no, he could easily could took him. Anyway, it was just hilarious. So we got the BFN, which we met last week, and now we got the children of the post-Babylon society, whoever their leader is. What the fuck am I watching? Before we get to the nigga discussion, I want to back up to last season. So we saw the light-skinned cop from last season who's investigating anything in Terror Lake Drive. We established that.
Yeah.
He runs into a young gentleman who won't give his name. Seems mysterious. Who do you think he is? Stacy, who do you think he is?
I thought he was one of the kids from season 1 that AJ was running around with.
That's what I thought it was too. That's exactly what I thought it was.
One of the ones that will help whoop his ass, because AJ got a group together to whoop his ass, like some of the local kids, right?
Yep.
So listening to both of you, I see that. Okay. I thought that they're gonna make this AJ. That since mom is missing, because neither one went to grandma's funeral, and why the fuck would this local cop know about a funeral going on in Baltimore for some reason? But mom's missing, son is in the insane asylum. Supposedly AJ is locked up in the insane asylum, which they conveniently gave us in dialogue. Huh?
For what? They never found him doing anything. He got away with all those shenanigans. So why is he in the insane asylum?
So that doesn't make sense either. But I think they're going for that classic 80s horror movie thing, late 70s, early 80s horror movie thing, where the killer like gets out of the insane asylum, and for some reason, Sherlock Holmes here doesn't call and confirm that said kid is still there, because he asked for the kid's name. The kid wouldn't give his name. He does not have parents, and apparently he is a member of the BFN. I have to say that real slow so I get this right. So apparently he's one of the go-to members. So I'm like, it could be AJ, since they keep on bringing up season 1 stuff for some reason, because I thought they were
AJ without dreads.
And that's what he said. He was like, you're the same age. It's been a couple of years, saying you could have cut your hair. Like he went through all this. Light-skinned cop went through all this to be like, it could be him.
If they do that, I'd be like really annoyed.
That's what's gonna annoy you.
I mean, among everything else, but yeah.
I was like, I don't know. I'm open to the idea. I'm open to the idea that it probably is AJ for some stupid ass reason, and then we'll find out. We'll really find out.
With?
Huh?
And who is he living with?
Again, he's living on his own with the BFN crew. Because the cop said, "Where are your parents?" Right? He said, "My mom, whatever." Right? He's like, "Well, where is she?" He's like, "Well, she ain't here." Bet you he don't got no parents because daddy's dead and he murdered mama. Or mama went missing among all the other black women that are being kidnapped from Atlanta or whatever. And maybe that's why he turned to the BFN because they're the only one. But he probably did it because he's crazy as fuck. Like, so I don't know. So
I think he would have killed his mother.
Maybe daddy told him to do it.
Or maybe mother got a new boyfriend and he got jealous.
And he don't take that shit very well. He's like, I laid next to you, bitch. Ah, yeah, that could be it.
Did
maybe
Malik
just
Yoba die?
Huh?
Malik Yoba, wasn't he in
he's in jail.
He's in jail.
Yeah, he said that. He said that again. Like, so, like, yeah. So he's locked up for whatever. So when Kim, it's funny that you bring this up because when I went back to watch our old videos to confirm whether you were there or not, because that really hurt my feelings. And I watched the review, right? And I was like, oh shit. I was like, wait. Because like he watched his girlfriend kill herself. And then he was stalking his mother.
Yeah, that light skin or was she Latina?
Asian. She was Asian. But anyway, my point is he watched one woman die, which is what they thought. They thought he killed her, right? And then he was stalking this mother. So I'm like, I'm not even sure why he's still in jail for, because if they could prove that he actually didn't kill his other girlfriend because she killed herself, which should be on camera, and stalking is not going to put you in jail for 10 plus years or whatever. Like, I'm like, but anyway, so he's in jail. Mom's missing. AJ again is supposed to be locked up. I think it's AJ. But we will see. The scary music.
Do you have a different actor playing AJ? Because I can't. Because does he even look like AJ?
Again, I agree. This is not the same dude. I agree. It's stupid that this detective can't tell the difference in someone in 2 years. Like you cut your hair, and I mean, he would still be like AJ. Like he spent a lot of time with this dude. He was trying to get with his mama. I mean, I would think he would recognize AJ even without the braids. But I think because the dialogue went through all that shit, that it's going to pay off that that's him, or it was a big waste of time.
Okay.
I don't know. The scary music is too much. They're doing too much with it. Like every time we turn around, it's like duh, 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 duh. Like you see in a lot of cities, you see posters of missing people, all kinds of people. She's like, oh, that's all these missing.
That's the focus.
All these black women are missing from the same campus, and the detectives don't go, maybe we should look into this campus. Like, let's put racism and Black Lives Matter aside and just do some investigating into this campus, because a lot of victims are in this one area. That's probably a sign, right? It's probably somebody from the campus. Like, how about we look into that? But they're like, oh, women are missing. I should have looked into these missing women before I moved here. There's missing women in Austin too. Oh, and there's gay people in Austin. Yeah. Because her friend was like, oh, girl, she tried to do a pass at you? Well, you in the ATL. What the fuck does that got to do anything? There's gay people in Austin too.
ATL is a whole different breed of gay.
That's what I heard. I heard that too.
So you were more apt to get hit on as a black woman in the ATL? Is that what you want for, Stacey?
They don't mess with me, but the men be off the chain.
Maybe you give off a vibe of, I don't do that.
Strictly dickly over here.
At least,
Me too. You do you, but yeah. Nothing against anybody else, what they like.
I don't know. I'm just. It was just weird that her response was, "Well, you in the ATL, girl." I was like, "Okay."
Well, I have heard that. I mean, truthfully, I have some.
Is Dr. Matthews coming? Because he's getting on my damn nerves. And it's only episode 2.
Yeah, he's coming for absolutely sure, and he's the creepiest dude in the world. I don't know why this woman Deja doesn't pick up on the fact that he's creepy as hell.
It reminds me of this doctor that tried to date me, and it was just like he was just so like weird about it. It was just like, okay, just get away. Like, it was too much.
He was awkward. Was he awkward?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, also can make you like fearful. Like, what the hell's happening with this dude? Yeah.
This is the second man that you have mentioned that has been a little bit obsessed with you, Stacey. I'm just saying, seems to be a trend. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you have that effect or you have that profile. Either way, I would say the common denominator is your lovely self. Think about it. Anyway, well, yeah, Matthews needs to be coming. It didn't make no damn sense that she was like, have you graduated to FaceTime? Please hang up and she'll call you right back. Like, what the fuck?
I think when people FaceTime me, like, for no reason. It's like,
don't do that. Don't do that. That's a violation. Like, if I don't really know you like that, why are we FaceTiming? Like, no. I could be butterball naked. My hair could be all fucked up. Why are you FaceTiming me? We didn't make this arrangement previously. No, there was no text.
I see both your points. I was spending in this particular situation, like they had some kind of history, like she was at the office. It wasn't like she just got out the shower. I don't know. But then she immediately called him right back. And she was like, look, I'm working. I can't talk to you right now. That's the one thing, right? Like, just text me. But then she was like, hey girl, what you doing? He's like, hey girl. I was like, this is.
Because a FaceTime is more intimate than just talking on the phone. FaceTime, they're looking you eye to eye. Yeah.
Well, he's like, and then she was like, he's a neurosurgeon. I'm like, why would you mention that again? Like, I can't remember who she was talking to. But she's like, he's a neurosurgeon. She was talking to Shana. She must have been talking to Shana.
Yeah, I have a question about that too. And Stacey, tell me if I don't know. I've only had a roommate once in my life. Okay. And my roommate would never come in my room. My phone rings.
Yep.
And you pick up my phone.
Yep.
And you look at the person who's calling and you ask me a question. Yep. What the fuck are you doing? Yep. Like, I don't know you. Like, if I know you, like you're my girl, yep. We've known each other. That's a little different. But this woman knows nothing about Deja. Deja knows nothing about her. She gonna pick up her phone and look and see who it is. And what? Yeah. Did that strike you as odd?
She's very intrusive, I guess.
Yes. Just seemed like she's exerting herself like a man would. You know what I mean? Like a man seriously, like a man who's trying to control the
person trying to control the situation.
Yes.
And her territory.
Yes, exactly.
Eventually she's gonna pee on that doorstep and be like, this is mine.
She might pee around the bed.
That's what I'm saying. Just to be like, what happened, girl? I believe in natural peeing. I don't use white man's toilets. I just use the ground because when the revolution comes, we can't use white toilets. So we got to learn how to pee on the ground. I'm like, what? I'm waiting for it. She could be like, why is there shit over? I don't use white toilet paper. We got to wait for the revolution. We got to come up with our own toilet paper. What do they use in Africa? I'm like, that's not even a thing. I don't fucking know. But I'm like,
toilet paper that's brown.
See, I'm waiting for the brown toilet paper. I'm waiting for it because like Shana, she seems to be on that level. I'm like, what? But yeah, it was. I thought the same thing. Why the fuck are you grabbing this girl's phone? Because as she told the detective, I literally moved here last night. Who figuratively moves here last night? I'm like, I hate that. But anyway, she's like, I literally moved here last night. I'm like, well, you did a lot in less than 24 hours, girl. I'm saying you went to orientation, you went to work, you fucking found out that old girl may or may not be gay. I don't know. You had a hair day. Yeah, a lot of things going on in less than a day. Just now we got murder people, and you still here? Why the fuck are you still here? I've been looking for a new place to live and a new job.
And this is another thing too. Who gives your paperwork that got your social security number, all your information to a perfect stranger that you just met last night?
Literally last night. Who you think is trying to fuck you?
Yes. Or control you. I was like, wait a minute. You got to go to this place the next day, right? So you could have just waited to get that paperwork to the people yourself, and you give it to this. That made no sense to me.
Why is she at the university if she's delivering babies at home? I was confused.
Also true, which her friend brought up too. Like, why is she even in the official white man's medical community if she's part of this rogue group? It's like that don't even make sense. I don't even. Because how is she accounting for her time? How is she getting paid, right? Because if all the shit she's doing is illegal, then they should be like, no, you ain't doing it under our medical protection. Like if something goes wrong. So that doesn't make sense.
And then is this new chick that moved into the Deja? Did she put her on the lease? Because last I heard, when you have a lease, you can't just have people moving in.
That's a good point.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm pretty sure she's not on the lease because she literally nothing. So yeah, that's also true. That's also true. The new manager, he also seems to have creepy photos because then the music started playing.
Yeah, because they're trying to make us think that he's the one who killed the girl because she was pregnant by him.
All right,
so did they have a relationship? That was her on the pictures, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you guys are good.
Yeah.
I didn't. All right.
Yeah, definitely. He was deleting her pictures off of his laptop. But if the police get that laptop, they're going to be able to pull up the deleted stuff. So
maybe Shana killed her because she wanted her to deliver her baby naturally. Maybe she was involved in this thing, and then she's the one. Because everybody got a hoodie, right?
The
Shana
girl
got a
just
hoodie.
Found out she was pregnant like 10 seconds ago.
Right.
When did she talk to Shana?
No, you're right. All right, never mind. I still think she killed her though.
They're trying to make it seem like the guy did it. The manager was having an affair with her, and she got pregnant. Because even when she died, she was like, "What are you doing here?" Like, so she knew the guy. Yeah. So it probably was the manager. So that was so obvious. So I was like, "Why? Isn't it too early for you to give us this much information?"
That's why I'm feeling like these writers have a little bit of sense, and like they're just trying to throw us off. A little bit.
Yeah, I mean, it could be that he didn't do it. Could be his wife did it. I mean, who knows?
Does he have a wife? I don't think. Did we see a
wife? Yeah, remember there was a chick back there.
All right. I was like, I was like, all these black women. So I was like, I don't know who's in these photos. I'm sure these photos are important, but I was like, fuck it. I'm checking out. I'm like, this. After the nigga on nigga discussion, I was like, this is too much. Let's start with the mayor's office. I want to start with educated niggas, if you will. Well, they were like, hey, how are we going to keep our mayor in office? They're like, we need to neutralize said civil rights leader, Mr. X. And one was like, no, that's not okay, because that's what J. Edgar Hoover did to us because, white man racism. And then the black mayor was like, fuck that black dude. And then the other black dude was like, fuck that nigga. So I'm like, who's the real threat to us? Us. So I was like, it was interesting that they were like, excuse me, Marcus Garvey X is somehow the revolutionary that is a threat to the local Atlanta mayor. I was like, What meeting do you think Mr. X was going to? Who do you did you figure out who he was meeting with?
Not understand what they were talking about.
Me neither. Had no clue.
So first I was thinking that they're going to go talk to the children people, and that the children of the Babylon people were going to meet up with the BFN, and they're going to create like a coalition to fight against the black, white man, racist, whatever government. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I thought. And then I thought, well, maybe he's going to meet with the mayor, but I'm like, why would he have to go alone just to talk to the mayor? Like, that doesn't make any sense. So I'm like, and then I was like, why is this even happening? And then
that was my first question.
I was like, I don't understand how this is even something that we need to be discussing right now. Unless somehow this is related to the missing women. Somehow. Are the children of Babylon kidnapping these women and using them to make new post-Babylon babies or some shit? Like, is that what's going to be after all this?
I don't know.
So it's turned to the Handmaid's Tale? Like, what are we?
Maybe they got some kind of religious, foundation that says, women are, basically property, and therefore.
And why is it that like that maintenance guy from last season?
Yeah, that was that dude.
Yeah. Why did he tell her that story about the mirror? I was like, okay, get him off the show. And then he was just really creepy.
Yeah.
And when he was saying, you look so familiar.
Yeah.
And why does people keep saying that about her? Like, what is this? Why do you keep saying she looks familiar? Like, he's like the third person to say this.
And she said, I feel like deja vu, that I know this place, like, have visions of shit. I'm hoping it's not some silly shit that somehow she, like, maybe they think she doesn't look like her, like the mom from last season.
No, she absolutely looks nothing like her.
Nothing like that.
One is light skin, one is brown skin.
Yeah, but writers. I don't know. Like,
no,
maybe
she doesn't. She doesn't even look like they could be. I mean, they could be sisters, but with different parents or different dad or mom or something.
Well, maybe I don't know.
I wonder if the neuroscientist is transporting people's consciousness into other people's bodies. Therefore, maybe she has been there before. And then, like, at the end, her inner self and her outer self are going to have that fight, like in Black Box, where they had to fight over the body.
Oh, remember that? Wait, that's a good idea.
There you go, Stacey.
That's a good one, Stacey. I like that. Because he's really, really, like, stalking her. Like, he's really. I bet you he's going to end up.
Project works out.
Yeah, I bet you he's going to end up coming.
Somebody. Okay. He was in love with somebody and maybe she died, so he put her into Deja's body, and now he's trying to start another relationship with her. Yeah.
All right. Let's put that on the table if possible.
Or he put his mama in her body, and that would just be weird.
That would be gross.
I thought that old woman was his mama.
That's what I thought
that lady was.
Because she snapped and she was like, they're coming for us. So that was supposed to be like a whole thing, right? So like maybe I thought that was his mama. I don't know.
And she said something about they see us, right? Didn't she say something about they see us? Or
they know who you are or something?
Yeah. Like they like, so
but that could be true though. Like what was Stacey saying?
Yeah.
Maybe he did it with the old woman, and maybe he did it with Deja. And maybe what's the doctor who was her friend? Maybe she knows about it. That's why she was okay with Deja dating the doctor. Maybe she's in on it too.
His assistant in all
the same. Yeah, is she assistant? I thought.
Well, they're both doctors. I'm saying, like, I'm pretty sure she's probably, I'm saying they're both doctors, like colleagues, is what I'm saying. In the process, like if he's neurosurgeon, anyway. So it could be that would be
Felicia. Her name is Felicia.
That would be obviously Felicia was part of this thing. I didn't even write her name down because I figured that, they were just trying to give her backstory before she moved to Atlanta. But apparently Austin is a thing. So now we got to keep track of both cities for some damn reason. And I'm like, what? And what in the world is a COVID warrant? Like they said, I swore, maybe I'm getting these numbers confused. I swore they said that Marcus got arrested on a DT-45 warrant. And I was like, I thought that was COVID.
What's Marcus?
He's the civil rights leader.
Marcus got
Kevin Harvey.
Maybe he like broke curfew or something. I don't know.
I don't. Anyway, I'm sorry. It just could have been the letters and the numbers, but I thought it was the same thing. I was like, well, isn't that COVID? I was like, isn't that DT-45 or some stupid shit? I don't even know. But anyway, apparently there's turmoil within the BFN between Kendrick Lamar and Marcus X as niggas were gonna be niggas. I mean, he's like, look here, you need to fight for us, nigga. I was like, can we do better? Damn it. And I'm like, you getting punked out in front of other people, in front of AJ, probably. I don't know. And Kendrick was like, look here, damn it, you can't go to this meeting alone. You're trying to be the leader. I am the leader. What the fuck are you talking about? You're trying to take all the pride. That's why we don't want you there, nigga. I was like, because you say nigga all the time. That's probably not good for our image, Why?
Now I'm thinking too, that boy who we think may be AJ, maybe what Stacey's saying is true about him too. Maybe his conscience, they put AJ's conscience
in him,
and because maybe that doctor has something to do with that crazy home. Do you know what I'm saying? Like maybe that doctor.
I see what you're saying. Like I see what you're saying. Like maybe he has a practice in Atlanta also.
Yes.
So that's why all right. So then we got to ask. I'm not gonna go back and watch the first episode. how did she even think of Atlanta? Because she's the one that I'm moving to Atlanta. If that was their recommendation and she was like, hey, you may want to try Atlanta, then maybe there's something there. Like it's a huge coincidence.
Maybe they'll go back and show us maybe a conversation.
Maybe.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, I would think that the Felicia, the doctor, maybe brought it up. Like, hey, did you hear about da 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 in Atlanta?
All right.
Right?
I see your point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Either way, they need to tie this shit together because I don't know what's happening, and I don't care about the civil rights thing. I'm very confused about why this is even a thing. The missing women are connected. I get that. So either way, we have some scene where Shana is going to end up getting shot or supposedly shot in the woods. We're getting more images of random ass black man walking in the woods next to Deja. Deja seeing these images. It could be the manager, the property manager, you know, or it's probably Dr. Matthews.
That white shirt is much taller than the manager.
Probably Dr. Matthews then.
Yeah. I think it's him because he's much taller.
So we gotta
a wider build.
So is she seeing the future or is she seeing her alternate self past?
Right. From what Stacey's saying, I think that what you said, it could be her past.
Like maybe she was murdered, and then like they switched the consciousness now, and now she's back in the place that she was murdered.
Yeah.
All right, we're writing a better story, I'm sure. Than what we're gonna see. Because we have to. Because what? I'm trying to think. Was season one better? I think season one was better. It made more sense somehow at this point. Like at least I kind of understood where things were going. I mean, the suspense made sense because you didn't know what the property manager was doing. Like he was creepy, and then the whole thing with the mirror, I was like, what? It's like the spirits are gonna watch you and they can. So
well, I mean, we saw that in remember that movie Skeleton Key? Did you guys ever watch that movie? It's an old movie.
Yes.
The Kay Hudson. Okay.
Yes.
Remember the mirrors were everything. Remember in the house they always covered the mirrors.
Yes, because they couldn't see themselves, right? Because they were in someone else's body, and they didn't want the body to be like, oh shit, I'm possessed by some
right. And also because mirrors are portals, like in Louisiana and a lot of places that believe in hoodoo and all that. It's a portal to them. My mom was from South Carolina. They believe all that stuff. So you have to be careful with mirrors. They are portals for the dead back, right? So that's why years ago, in the 20s, 30s and stuff, when a person died, they covered the mirrors. And they did that even in America because most people, of course, like we know, come from the South. So they cover the mirrors when you die in every mirror in the house. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Because I was thinking, I was like, is this mirror thing gonna come back? So again, is she gonna see her image in the bed, and maybe that's what's causing her to remember her past life or some shit? But he looked like fake creepy, like when he walked out the room.
Yeah, he did.
This is too much. You're like, burr, 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 burr. Like, watch out for him. He's a creeper. Like, we get it, but there's no way in the world he killed that woman. Like that dude was a young, strong dude. Like this.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I think it's between Shana, even though I wouldn't understand why she would do it, and the manager. I personally think it's the manager because that girl was like, you're gonna be with me, you're gonna take care of your responsibilities, and he was like, no, because you're messing up my marriage. Yeah. Classic.
That makes sense. Right. So we got classic motivations for murder.
Yeah.
Man, I don't need no BFN, and I don't know why. Again, I don't know why the show's like, because of DT45, we do not know if we will ever get back to normal with our staff. Why am I watching this scene? What are you trying to get across to me? Once again, she's a loner. Like, I had to see her hear that dumbass speech and then fill out the paperwork of NA. I have no one because I don't live. I'm somebody else.
And then why? And then also too, I've been going to the doctor a lot lately because you guys know I had surgery, right? And every place I go, I have to wear a mask. The doctors are wearing a mask, and I'm wearing a mask. And at no point is anyone wearing a mask at these hospitals. That doesn't make any sense to me.
Because they've already
45 is transmitted through skin to skin contact, and therefore you don't need a mask.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
No, they said it, so therefore they acknowledged it. Like they're trying to be like P Valley. Like, anyway, I'm gonna take this mask off because COVID. But anyway, we gotta get through this acting scene. So like it's like Your Honor, right? Like you look for those red mask people would just be masked, but like they said the pandemic changed, so it's like they're done with it, but the impact is still there, so they acknowledged it.
It made no sense in the first place. People would go into restaurants and they would take their mask off to eat, and then when they're leaving the restaurant, they put it back up. What?
Yeah,
that made no sense to me. I was like, okay, DoorDash, Uber Eats.
Either it's real
or even on your food too, though.
Yeah, true. That's true.
But to Kim's point, I'm like, why are we doing this? So I just stopped wearing. I'm not wearing the mask anymore, babe. Because we first time we went to movies after COVID, mask the whole while. I didn't get any food. I wore the mask. So I was serious about it. Now I'm not serious about it. Like I gotta be real. Like we get snacks like we used to. So most of the movie I'm eating with no mask on. I was like, why the fuck am I wearing it just to walk through the mall just to get to the movie theater? I'm like, it's just for show at that point. Like I'm not protecting myself from shit. So I'm like, what are we doing? So yeah. I don't know why these shows keep on doing this shit. I don't know. So man, you know what? I know we're on the wrong video. I give credit to the love of Jason that they haven't did COVID. They chose not to do COVID, and they chose not to do some silly Black Lives Matter bullshit. Like I'm happy that they were like, we're just gonna focus on these shitty relationships because we only got 28 minutes and we gotta get from point A to point B. And I'm like, all right, there you go.
Because I don't feel, I'm not saying that these things are not important. Like women being trafficked is important. Women missing is important. Black Lives Matter is very important. But when I watch a show, I want to be taken away from what is really happening, right? And like I said, I'm not saying COVID wasn't important because it is, right? It killed a lot of people. But when I watch a show, like when I watch Only Murders in the Building, I really want to figure out this mystery. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to, they're not talking about COVID. They're not talking about anything other than that. They're talking about who killed such and such in the building. You know what I mean? You know, I just want that. Only Murders in the Building is Steve Martin. So it's a white show, right? So it's like the white shows are doing they're just, you know, it's not like the black shows, everything has to be political. We don't need that because I don't watch the news because I don't want to hear it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to hear it. I want to get away from it. So if I watch Jurassic Park, I want to see the goddamn dinosaurs. I don't want somebody saying, "Oh, we need to put a mask on the dinosaur because they got COVID
they
too."
Can pass COVID. I want the Tyrannosaurus Rex to die from COVID.
Exactly. Right.
I was like,
exactly.
Killed him. COVID killed him. I was like, damn it, COVID.
Yeah.
Chris Pratt. See the next movie. All the dinosaurs are gonna die from COVID. They have to save the dinosaurs from COVID, so they came up with a vaccine, and they have to give it all to the dinosaurs before they get murdered. Boom. I see your point, kid. It's too much. It's too much. Anyway,
it's not necessary. Like if we see it on the news every day, why do we have to watch it on our shows? When I use shows to escape from what's really going on, so I don't need to see it, you know, on the shows. Like stop.
Tell us what's going on with this hand right here. I need to know what's going on with this hand.
But didn't they throw a woman in there? I thought they threw.
Oh yeah.
It's probably mad bodies in that lake.
It probably was mad. When
that's where the missing women are.
Oh shit! When they drained the lake,
nobody thought to drain the lake.
Nobody. Yeah, they were like, well, not all the women lived in that apartment complex, but I'm saying like she is in the lake. We do know for a fact like she's in the lake. So when they drain the lake, it's gonna be all the bodies. And then I let's not do this. Let's just see where it goes. All right, we got 4 more episodes. It won't. It's fine.
4.
Yeah, you know, 6 episode seasons. That's the budget that they can afford on this channel. So it's gonna be all right. Y'all watch that movie? I was gonna ask you what. Oh fuck, I can't even find it. Some kind of hip hop, whatever the fuck. I saw it advertised. I was gonna see if you guys wanted to review it. Maybe. It's an all black something. Hold on. The Fallen. Have you heard about that?
No. It's a hip hop movie.
It's some kind of. It looks like Empire to me, but it's a movie. I thought it was gonna be a TV show. It's a movie.
The Fallen movie.
All blacks. Some guy signs to a record label, like a Christian record. It's like Kingdom Business, but in a movie because he's trying to stay pure, but the sin is some shit. I don't know. You'll see. but I have to hunt for it. So I was thinking about that. Anyway, anything else for this TV show before I go give you something to eat?
Oh no.
What's this?
Did you got it?
Huh?
Is he? You know what? I'm not even gonna say it. No, this is this not a series?
No, it's a movie.
They got a music video. Oh, these are a bunch of music videos. Okay.
They did some kind of pre-music video, some bullshit. But if you go to quote season two is an hour and a half. So that's a movie. So like they did some pre-videos before the movie.
Terrible. I can look at the thumbnail and tell this is.
Oh, this is gonna be some ghetto garbage. I mean, there's no doubt in my mind. Huh? So I was thinking about it. I was like, you know what?
Wait, it's called Fair Trade. Is he? Did he come out to California? Oh, I don't. Did you Cadden? You remember? What was he on? He was like this big. He was like a. What's the little gospel man name? The little gospel. Yeah, he's like one of those.
Oh.
But then he had like a wife, and he cheated on his wife with some girl that got her pregnant, and it was like this whole big thing. That he had to come back to the church because he had fallen. What do you call it? Sidestep, backtrack, whatever. He was trying to come back to the church. Yeah, he was backsliding. He had to come back to the church. But I always sensed that he had this about him. Wait, and then when I look at the thumbnail, I'm like, is this like a coming out? Like,
I haven't watched it. I don't know. I can't even find it on the TV version of the app. I can only find it on my phone version of the app. I fucking hate this application. It doesn't make any sense. I have to hunt for Terror Lake Drive. This is a new show on this channel, and I have to hunt for it. Like when I try to watch it on TV, like I'm like, it shouldn't be that hard. Like anyway.
Are you talking about Donnie McKirkland? The bald headed?
I don't know. Anyway, I just threw it out there. I don't know. All right, I gotta go get some food. So, anything else, ladies?
No.
If I watch this movie,
what?
Okay, what movie?
The Fallen. She talking about The Fallen. Look. If you watch it, I'll watch it.
What is it on?
It's on All Black. You gotta find it. It's
because I'm trying to find. I'm like, where the heck?
That's what I'm saying. It's hard to fucking find it. Like it don't make it. I'm on the app and I can't find it. Like when I'm on my phone, I'll send it. I'll send it to you.
You have to search. Just do a search
for blackfoolishness.com.
Let's see what the music video looks like.
Y'all, okay, all right, I gotta go. All right, so y'all check it out. I texted to y'all. If you can access it, try. I can't because I can't access the app on my phone. I can only access it on my TV, because it's bootleg.
Give it to All Black. They're pretty good at like scenery.
Yeah. Like you get it.
I got it.
All right. So anyway, chew on that. Either one of you watch Westworld?
I do watch Westworld. I haven't watched the new season yet.
All right.
On my DVR.
What's up?
I got it on my DVR.
Oh, okay. So I watched the first season. So I know I said we're gonna do it as a whole season. But so
the first season, or you haven't watched the last season?
No, like the current season. Like I watched episode 1, season 3. So I was like,
not good.
No. It's there's no stakes. You at this point you need to realize there's no stakes in it because these hosts come back every fucking season, so it doesn't matter. Like nothing matters because Maeve losing, sacrificing herself from a child. She's going to be back. Dolores is back. So I'm like, why am I watching? Teddy's back. I'm like, so who gives a fuck? Like what are we trying to achieve here, bro? Like I'm like, it's just, yeah, it's a loop.
So it's repetitive.
Yeah, and most shows have a formula. You're gonna get there, but with this, it's so apparent because they all die and then they all come back. So right. I'm like,
because they're robots.
But I'm like, why the fuck am I watching? Like this, we're not making this progress. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, somebody said, hey, they liked our reviews. I was like, oh, that's, I thought that was sweet. But we're doing a lot. The show comes out on Sunday, right? The HBO don't play that early release shit, right? So I would have to review it like during the week. Really, is what I'm saying. So I may end up just doing it like either like by myself or with, I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. Like do we do it all together so we like do it on the weekend, like knock stuff out? Do I do it during the week? If you like the show, watch the first episode, please. If you feel like you're invested and you want to do it, then we'll wait to the end of the season and we'll just knock it out. And let me know what you think.
What's wrong, Stacey?
She's watching the music video. I'm assuming she's watching. What's wrong with you, girl?
This is terrible.
There's a music video on here?
Yeah,
there's like 5 music videos.
Yeah.
I see. What in the world?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, y'all chew on that. I will see you tomorrow for the Shy at 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, Kim.
Sorry.
No,
it was good. I just forgot last week.
No, it's fine. It's fine. So 12 o'clock, and then we will be on time, and then we will move on to P Valley because we were late. But we will try to be on time. And then that's Chris won't be here, so I'm doing the boys by myself, and we're not doing Star Wars. So...
And this is the last season of The Shy, which is wonderful.
It is.
Yes. That's why everybody's moving on to other shows.
Okay.
I mean, what else can she do? There's not more you can do with the show.
Hey, this is the Shy, bro. They can be like, you know what? Today we're gonna. They can make up some shit. Like these kids, I thought these kids were going straight to college. To be honest, I thought they were gonna be like senior year of high school. You know, Jake and Papa and Kevin just kind of hug it out and be like, "We'll see you when I see you." I thought, but the end. Like, I don't know. I don't even know how old these fucking kids are. I remember we said they had the birthday. You didn't even know how old Kevin was on his birthday. This show is shit. Like, sometimes this writing is shit. I'm like, that's a basic thing. How old are you? You are still on a bicycle. How old are you? Just so I can get an idea.
There's grown men on bicycles, but anyway.
But I'm like, kid, like you were in middle school last time when I first met you, right? So I'm like, are you a senior?
Unless she does a time jump at the end of this season, it's not going to make sense.
They're gonna be grown ass men. They're gonna be senior year, graduate. This now, he's going for varsity, right? So he's a junior. They're like junior seniors, right? So somehow this is their senior year,
right? And then they graduate and they go their separate way. Right? I think they're leaning towards Kevin becoming a video expert. You know how you can make
video, professional gamer.
Yeah, professional gamer. And then something's gonna happen with Jake. Jake is gonna end up either selling drugs, dead. Or maybe he does end up doing basketball, but not but in college, maybe.
Yeah, all right.
Right.
Papa?
I think Papa's gonna actually succeed. I think he's gonna end up have a really huge following. I think he's just gonna continue what he's doing. He's gonna go to college, but I think it's gonna be like college for what is it called? Seminary school?
Yeah.
Pastor. I think he's gonna do that. Yep.
And Maisha, I mean, those two get. I always wanted those two. Like, I was hoping Kevin and her get together because it would have been nice for the big girl to get a guy. You know what I'm saying? But like for the big kids to be together, I was like, all right, fine. But like, I want them to make it.
I think Maisha's gonna end up just going off and moving probably to Atlanta or something and finish with her career. I don't think she's gonna end up with Papa.
Oh. And
I think Keisha's gonna move somewhere also. I think she's gonna move away.
With Emmett.
She needs to grow up. She has a son. She has to be more responsible. But I think she's gonna end up marrying Emmett. And her and Emmett they're gonna move.
I'm gonna throw that fucking TV.
And guess who's gonna have the restaurant? What's his name? Trig.
Oh, all right.
All right. Even it could be Trig and Lala. But
like she's on 3 or 4 shows. So I hope she don't come back. But I was actually thinking about Papa because Papa was running the front desk. So I think maybe like
one of them is going to end up having it.
Yeah.
Even Jada could do it because Jada's not doing nothing right now. She's not doing her nursing stuff.
Happened? Yeah, what happened to her being a nurse? Anyway, we get. I don't fucking know. This anyway. So we fucking Shy, man. Like, okay, so we will knock that out. I'll see you guys there. Let me know about let me know about the fallen. I will check it out. Look, let's just watch it.
I'm about to watch it right now.
All right, so we will watch it and we will discuss it. I just need Stacey to be like, why, David? Why did you do this? It's only an hour and a half. It won't take that long. And for that, Kim, if you do recommend it, we will watch For the Love of Money. Is that what's called?
But I'm telling you, For the Love of Money, only watch it if you just absolutely have nothing else to watch and you're just bored. Because I really thought, like, honestly, I thought it was going to be a series. I think if they would have made it a series, it probably would have been much better because they would be able to expand the storyline better.
All right.
But other than that, it was like, okay, it has to end now. Let's end it abruptly. And this is what happens. What?
I get you.
Yeah, because Kelly Hilson is a pretty good actor. And so Cat Williams actually is a pretty good actor. Even though he's a comedian, he actually is pretty good.
Wow.
So it would have been much better as a series, but yeah.
I put it on the list as I will get to it because I still got to get through Stranger Things. Now I got to get to my food.
Oh, yes, I was watching last night. The new part came out.
Yeah, I'm trying to watch it now. So I will. I'm gonna eat my Texas Roadhouse and watch that. And I see,
that sounds good.
Yeah, I gotta go get it.